5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day, turn on the machines and live forever. It's Wednesday. I'm alive. I made it. Oh man, remember last Wednesday? I don't. What happened last Wednesday? What happened this Wednesday? What happened last Wednesday? And Wednesdays before that? We've been through a lot of Wednesdays. We've been through a lot of days. Look, it's an even number. See this number right here? 3560. I'm gonna hold the number. My friends out there in TV land, thank you for joining me in this very difficult time. I made it through like so many days, and you know that little did I know about how easy those like about 3,400 days were, and now we're living in this dark time, in the truly dark. More than ever. And maybe I can be a light. Maybe this can be a light. Can this be a light in time, in the darkness? I can only hope. Who can only hope? You're watching on YouTube Live. If you are, you can call this number. It's 360-836-4384. I don't know if anybody is, I don't know if anybody is here watching on YouTube Live, and I don't know if anybody is on the Zoom. Looks like nobody's on the Zoom. Oh, yep. And nobody is maybe on YouTube. I don't know. I don't have the YouTube going. I can't tell. But have you left a message? People can leave messages all the time throughout the day. Looks like Yellow Fellow left a message. And we also got somebody tried to call. And they didn't leave a message. So if you're that person from the 202 area code, I got some food upstairs. Also, somebody from the 604 area code called. Oh, Paul Anthony. Paul Anthony, you just call like just now? Oh, we are doing Zoom still, Paul. Tuesday, today's Wednesday. We should get Paul going on the Zoom. But maybe people like the phones better.
Hey, guys, it's Paul Anthony. You guys are live right now. I was trying to get in. Say hi. What's up?
Hi.
I don't think you're doing Zoom anymore, though.
We are doing Zoom still, Paul.
Anyways, hi.
Hi. The Zoom is on. Now it's. I don't know if you're looking on the Instagram in the past. Now it's on YDHWM.com. That's where the Zoom link is now. So I think maybe you're just calling, Paul. So I guess we'll call Paul. Or should we call Yellow Fellow? Yellow Fellow called like early in the morning. Yellow Fellow just said hi. And you should both get on the Zoom, and then you can both be there at once. I don't know who to call first. You watching? Maybe I have a feeling that that Paul is more likely to be watching. But I can tell Paul to get on the Zoom if you're watching, Paul. On YDHWM.com, and I'm calling you. I heard my brother, my food went off in the microwave. He told me to stir it. I got some just like microwave prepared meals. I'm eating them. I'm trying them out. I got a few of them.
Oh my God, it's the program.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Kenny.
How are ya?
I'm cool, man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Relatively. Yesterday you left a message about the Zoom, and it's still there. We just took it off the Instagram, so if you're looking for it, it's on YDHWM.com. I don't know if you're looking at the YouTube right now.
Oh, I'm not looking at the YouTube right now, but there's a Zoom set up for this too.
Yeah, the Zoom. We're still doing Zoom, but we just took it off the Instagram. It's on YDHWM.com is where the link is found. If you're trying to do Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look for that in a minute. Cool. What's going on today? Is Freddie there?
Freddie is not there. There's nobody on the Zoom. Sometimes the phone is fun too, though. It's like the Zoom is like the new way, and the phone brings me back.
No. The phone's cool and all. I'm currently making a fancy drink.
You want to show it off?
Yeah, I wanted to show it off before. So, anyways, we cool now.
Yeah. Cucumbers?
Yeah, man. I still have this like infused tequila cucumber thing. So, what did you get up to today?
Oh well, today I'm working, and that's it. So I'm still like. We're in some phase like 2, like things are available to go do things.
Right.
But I'm still not doing them. I'm pretending like the phases aren't happening. I'm still hiding out. So all I'm doing is going to work and then going home.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't know. I could try to go out or something, but now I don't really want to. I'm afraid, or I'm trying to protect the community or something. But also, it seems weird to go out, so I'm just doing this thing.
No, that's fair.
Yeah. So I'm not doing much, except for I'm riding my bike again. For a while I was trying to not ride my bike because I was afraid of germs or something, but now I'm back to the bike at least.
Yeah. Today I went out. I haven't, really been out of the house, and today I decided I was just gonna eat half of a pot cookie and like walk. I live downtown, but kind of not downtown. And so then walking downtown and kind of checking some shit out because I just felt like walking, and I wanted to check some shit out. And I realized fairly quickly I was missing nothing.
Yeah.
Like, outside sucks. I mean, outside's nice, but man, downtown is just a lot of people for one, and a lot of people just acting pretty carelessly and just, it was not cool.
Yeah, you tried to like maybe go do like see what's going on. Everybody is just no people aren't doing the masks or what?
Yeah, not really. I mean, people in the stores generally are.
Yeah.
But downtown's kind of just filled with a bunch of morons right now.
Blondes?
It seems like it. Morons, I said.
Oh, morons. Yeah.
A little harsh, but
yeah.
it's just like I just don't know.
People,
they've
had enough. It's like they're like, oh, we did it. We stayed inside for a couple of months. It's like people are over it, and like as soon as you can to go, they do, and it's weird.
I mean, like when you can walk down the street and you're not super close to anyone, and there's some space or whatever. Like I'm not only putting on the mask when I go like inside or whatever. Like if you can't keep distance from people, then I put on the mask. But people are either like have them on 24/7. Doesn't matter if they're driving. Like people driving around in their cars wearing masks.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's kind of dumb too. And then you see people like not wearing them at all and just brushing past you and like trying to talk to you. That's
oh yeah,
the worst.
Well, I don't. If I'm out, I'm wearing a mask. If I'm not in the house, I'm wearing a mask. I actually have a face shield also.
No way.
Yeah. So I'm wearing a mask and a face shield when I go out, and I see people with no mask at all, and I have a mask and a face shield, and then I'm giving them like the like the disapproving, like
Dirty eyes.
but like dirty eye, but like the like, oh, like you're a gross person, like, you know, like
yeah.
it's like what people like how people in suits, they usually look at me. That's how I'm looking at people in the masks now.
Now you know how it feels.
Yeah, yeah. It's a weird thing now. I used to be in the other way, where people are like, "What are you doing? Well, look at you. What are you doing?" And now I'm in the other group. Lots of things have changed in my yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm not going downtown either, but the restaurants are open. People can go to restaurants, and I'm not going to them.
Yeah. It's interesting. It seems like all the regulations are, like, it seems like people are responding differently to them. Like, some restaurants are completely open, and it doesn't really seem like they're taking many precautions. Then other ones people are being super precautious, and other ones, they aren't even open, which is very strange.
Yeah, it's really weird time. I don't know what's gonna be. It's like the future. What does the future hold? It's like, how can we ever get over this? Or, they're doing like this thing where it's like, it's like in the future you're still washing your groceries, and they're like, why is Grandpa washing his groceries? And it's like, well, you lived through that coronavirus, so.
I'm always gonna wash my bananas, man. It's sexy as fuck.
To wash your bananas because it's phallic. It's like washing a bunch of penises.
Yeah, just getting all soapy, a whole bunch of penises. Just
bunch
rub
of
them at once. Great.
Disembodied yellow cold penises.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
You've gotten disembodied yellow penis, right? No, I'm just kidding.
You know how I like my penises?
What?
Disembodied,
your mouth.
disembodied and yellow, and with a banana inside.
Oh, well, have I got a thing for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how about you gonna go do any your show? You gonna do a show?
Not yet. I just heard from the theater that we perform at today. They're kind of wondering if we'd be willing to do a summer show, but the rules, they're only allowed to sell 75 tickets, and it's a big theater, so it's like kind of not worth it. And I don't know how comfortable people would be coming back and everything. So
yeah,
we don't usually do shows in the summer anyways. We usually take the summer off.
Oh, okay.
There's people out here, like when the summer comes, just everyone's just at the beach and outside.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know how it is. That's like television seasons. I always think, at least especially on the program, it's like television season, and then like there's like summer season and fall season. And in the summer, it seems like even the callers, the few we get, drop off significantly.
Yeah.
How many shows do you do a year? Only
like 10.
10 shows? Oh, I thought you did it
9
every.
or 10.
Yeah, I thought you did it every month. I guess.
Well, we take we usually take 2 months off in the summer.
Yeah.
Like we usually take, July and August. We do like shows. June. Yeah, July, August, we usually take off.
So did you do all your shows in the season if you include your like home shows?
We would have done a June show. I really wish we did.
Yeah, I mean, I think you should just do a really crappy June show, at least. You know, like I want to watch more. I don't know if there are other shows like this show, but I want to watch this show that you're doing. It's basically this show that you're doing. You just call. Like, his name is Ryan, right? Your co-host.
Uh-huh.
Just call Ryan on Zoom and hang out for an hour. I want to watch that. You know.
Yeah, I'm up for it. My one of my directors was going out of town for a while and kind of just burnt out, but he's back soon.
Oh yeah.
I think if we're not doing the live show at the Rio, like, sure, I'd like to do some more just out of the house. They don't take as like they're a lot easier to put together.
Yeah.
Than like the live show with all the acts and everything.
I like the live show, and my friend is like a comedian, and I don't usually I'm not usually for stand-up comedy, but then he's been doing this like weirder stand-up comedy like from his home, just like on the thing, and I told him that I like it more than his regular comedy. So like some of these things, and I'm actually I'm on YouTube Live and some of these other things with like the Zoom and stuff. Maybe we're improving too. So some of these things, like it's like necessity breeds the something. What's the you know what I'm talking about? What's that thing?
Yeah, the necessity is the bearer of the birth of creativity, the bane of something like that.
Yeah, the necessity breeds creativity. Something.
Yeah, but it's like necessity is the blah 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 for. We're terrible.
Necessity is the backbone of follow through. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, necessity breeds new horizons.
Yeah.
Necessity is the mother of all invention. Oh, I think that's it.
Necessity is the mother of all invention. Yeah, I think that's probably. Hey, Freddie's on Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on, Freddie. I gotta plug you. I didn't plug you in yet. Freddie's watching the YouTube video and is chiming in with something relevant, which is it's weird to happen, but it's happening now. Yeah. Okay.
What about necessity breeds content? Because doesn't what's the other? There's another one that's very similar where it's like when you have to be together too much, it breeds contempt. You know that phrase? What is that?
It's like mother of invention.
No, absence makes the heart grow fonder, and like the opposite of absence breeds contempt. Oh, familiarity breeds contempt. So then, what necessity breeds content? That's what I think.
But there's
cool.
Yeah, but there is like the old idiom that's.
Oh, there's an old idiom about necessity.
Necessity, and how
it's the mother of invention. Is that that's what Paul Anthony said?
I think, isn't it?
That's it. I think that's it.
The necessity is the mother of invention?
The mother of all invention. Isn't it?
Yeah, isn't that like...
It's like limitations. It's like something to do with... It's something to do with creativity, though. It's not like invention.
Invention is creativity. I think that's just like a fancy name.
Constraints make the world go around. Yeah. It's something to do...
Constraints push ideas through smaller pinholes.
Yeah, it's one of these things. It isn't. Yeah, but the point's coming through. About.
I just looked it up.
Oh.
It's a proverb.
Yeah, it's a proverb. You looked it up.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
Oh.
Proverb.
Necessity.
When the need for something. Yes.
Necessity is the mother of invention? I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of.
Well,
that's a proverb.
When the need for something becomes imperative, you are forced to find ways of getting or achieving it.
Yeah. Necessity is the mother of invention. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's...
The Greek philosopher Plato said that. Leave it to Plato, hey?
Plato, what a guy.
Play with it often.
Was he in the guy in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is Socrates. Socrates.
I knew you were thinking of that. I knew you were thinking of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Yeah. You know what movie I watched the other day that was excellent and I totally forgot about?
It was most excellent?
It was most excellent.
Totally non-heinous?
Empire Records. Have you seen Empire Records?
Yeah, I saw Empire Records with Liv Tyler and Jack Black, I think, right?
No, Liv Tyler's in it. Jack Black is in High Fidelity. but he wasn't in the Empire Records. But Empire Records, yeah, Liv Tyler, Renee Zellweger, the guy that was in Dazed and Confused too. I can't remember his name. That girl from The Craft. I don't know.
Rose McGowan.
No, he was the crazy hippie in that one. Like,
The guy
really
from
funny hijack.
Is that the guy from Reno 9 or no, not Reno 9, from Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I've seen 10 minutes of that show and I could not.
Didn't care for it.
Stand it, but maybe if I saw 20 minutes, it would have been good.
I liked Empire Records a lot, but when I watched it, I was, like 13.
And you need to rewatch it.
It feels like it's a 13-year-old's movie in my mind now, though.
It is. To be honest, yeah, it is. It just kind of brought me back. And that's not a reason for movies to be good. Or also, that's why I enjoyed it. It's not like it's a good movie.
Yeah, but it's like slice of life, and like not much is happening. I like that kind of thing.
Yeah, me too. They were just kind of like going, what are we going to do with our lives, and who are we?
Who are we in a day? It's like this day is like, it's like another day at the office, but it's every day is significant for in your youth or something. Yeah.
No, you're searching for another proverb.
That's like the kind of movie like you could make right now. Like if you have a house full of actors, you can make like the bottleneck movie, or like A Day in Quarantine. Like that movie would work probably almost in quarantine. You can do that. Or like
the day in quarantine, they're just like on their phone learning about like social justice issues.
Yeah, but it's
out.
Things just happen in your. It's like Clerks or something. But,
yeah.
Or
true.
Other movies where not much happens. My Dinner with Andre or something, right? Or no, Look Who's Coming to Dinner. Or My Dinner with Andre? Are they? Look Who's Coming to Dinner.
Look Who's Talking.
Look Who's Talking. My Dinner with Andre. Wait, isn't like My Dinner with Andre and what was the other one I said? Look Who's Coming to Dinner.
Who's Coming to Dinner.
Look Who's what's My Dinner with Andre? I'm trying to remember. Look Who's Coming to Dinner is like the white family brings like she brings like a black guy to dinner, and she's like, this is
my fiance.
They didn't get married or something, yeah. And it's like, whoa, racial tension. I haven't seen that one in a long time. What about My Dinner with Andre though? Because to me, I thought they were the same movie. Like now I don't know.
Who's Andre?
Yeah, what is Andre? Who's
like Andre the Giant, or is it someone else?
What?
My Breakfast with Blassie is amazing, and that's kind of inspired by My Dinner with Andre. That was Andy Kaufman's movie with him and Freddie Blassie just go for breakfast, and it's just them talking at a table.
Yeah.
But it's great.
It's almost, it's like cinematic. It's like could be the program where just people are saying stuff for a while, but it's just like somehow more entertaining. Yeah, all that stuff is good.
It's boiled down.
Yeah.
Everyone has interesting things to say, and then things move around. It's just cool. And Empire Records takes place in a record store in the early '90s, so it's just kind of looks cool.
Yeah, and it's very 95 or something, right?
Yeah, I think 92 even.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Well, it's like
could be wrong.
It's like, hey, remember 1992? Wow. Yeah, I'm watching something else that took place in that time. Hey, Paul, did they teach you about the civil rights movement, MLK, in Canada?
I mean, I absorbed stuff about it somewhere along the way. I don't remember if we talked about it in school or not.
Yeah, because it was a subject in the I guess it's not it's Canadian history, but there's what's some Canadian history that they teach you in school? They have a civil rights movement in Canada.
Well, I guess so. I mean, the railway.
What about when Canada stopped being like a colony?
don't remember learning about that.
Yeah, they don't have.
They basically just told us we invented basketball and Jim Carrey, and that's all they said.
Canada invented basketball?
Yep.
Expected hockey for some reason.
Yeah. What about hockey?
Yeah, hockey too.
How do you feel about hockey?
Well, I played it. I liked playing it.
Yeah.
I still play it like once or twice a year. Like strap the skates on and play it. It's fun, but I don't watch it. I just don't enjoy watching sports.
Yeah.
I don't follow it.
Okay. Basketball. I mean, but what can you learn about basketball other than like this guy invented basketball and he's Canadian? That's like it, right? I mean, how much further can the story go?
Yeah, it's pretty much. They had these commercials on TV when I was a kid called like a heritage moment, and it was like all these like parts of Canadian heritage, and anyone from Canada, you got bombarded with them. And like one of them was like they were shooting basketball hoops, you know, because they invented this game, basketball, and they had baskets up, and then they had to get a ladder every time someone scored to get the basketball hoop, to get the basketball out.
Before they put a hole in the bottom of the basket?
Yeah, and then that's what they had in the commercial. Why don't we cut a hole in the bottom of the basket?
Yeah.
A heritage moment. It's like we're supposed to feel like super proud to be Canadian because a Canadian realized that putting a hole in the basket would be a good idea.
So, other people were playing basketball, but Canadians invented the hole? Is that what happened?
No, I think he invented the game too, but
okay.
The part that they decided to depict in the commercial was just the cutting of the hole.
Do they even play basketball in Canada? Do they have like I guess it could still be the NBA, National Basketball Association?
Yeah, there's just a couple teams though. Toronto has a team.
But they just play in the NBA? Or like in the American one?
Yeah, they play in the NBA. Toronto Raptors are in the NBA.
Yeah.
And Vancouver had a team, but I don't think anymore. Vancouver Grizzlies, or is that?
But they just play in American or whatever. I guess it's Canadian American.
North America, yeah. Like mostly American, but there's a couple Canadians, so it's like a North American league.
Because they call it the National Basketball Association, but if it's Canada too, then it's international, I guess.
Yeah, that is
IBA.
True.
IBA sounds like almost, it's like
IBS.
Yeah, IBS. That's what I think. When
Irritable Bowel Association.
Yeah.
It's the shit basketball. We can't call it that, guys.
Yeah, because baseball, MLB is Major League Baseball, right? I think there's no national in there anyway.
Yeah. True. We don't have a pro team. We have a semi-pro team.
Of baseball?
Baseball. Mm-hmm.
What about the Blue Jays? Isn't the Toronto Blue Jays?
Oh, yeah. Canada does. Sorry, I just meant like Vancouver.
Oh, okay,
Vancouver only has one tier down. But yeah, the Blue Jays. Don't Montreal have a baseball team too, or maybe not anymore? Montreal Expos?
Maybe. I don't know. My sports knowledge comes from like early 90s video games. So, what's that sound?
That is a car alarm, but now it's off. Phew.
Can you hear Freddie?
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, but can you hear each other?
I can hear you.
I can. Freddie's very quiet to me.
You want to get on Zoom, Paul?
Yeah.
Go to YDHWM.com.
Okay.
All right.
I'll zoom in
Also, I meant to zoom in and say this earlier too.
All right, I'm gonna hang up on the phone. You can get to Zoom, right, Paul?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's also in the description.
Okay.
It's also in the description of the video too. So when they're looking at the YouTube video, you can actually see the Zoom link right there in the description of the live video.
I want to grab my food, Freddie. Maybe you can wait for Paul.
Okay.
Or you want to see? You have something to say?
Go for it. I have
a minute.
something to say. All right. Well, we got a lot of things going on the program now. We've moved to live on YouTube. Another thing that we've been doing is we've been uploading, or actually live streaming, old episodes straight up onto YouTube. So I was going to be doing that again today. We're going to be uploading something after today's episode. We're going to be watching an old episode of the program, and that'll be a good time. I'm here in our basement, and yesterday on the program we set up a time for Sunday. We're going to be starting the show here in my basement and then bringing Kenny in on Zoom, so that'll be a good time. He's making some microwave meals. I actually have dabbled with takeout and got some Thai food today, but it is a lot like Paul was saying, where it's like you basically have two groups of people, one who is taking things very seriously and one who is being very reckless.
Yeah.
And they have to basically are forced to interact with each other. And most of the people being cautious are not going to tell the people being reckless to wear a mask. I think it inside my head every time, but never say it.
It's these rules. It's the thing about rules, though, and this is like punishments. This is also what I've been saying about the police.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know what. Maybe Paul's gonna figure out the Zoom. I don't know if I should call him back and give him further instructions. But like, it's like. So remember I was talking about how like the police can't stop anything because they can only do things after things have happened.
Yeah, that's true.
And punishment is like, this is something that my mother always told me. This is is that because I didn't get a lot of punishment because my mom was always reading parenting books and then telling me about them, which is kind of weird. But she's like, I've been reading this parenting book. And let me tell you about what the parenting book said. I was like, I don't think you're supposed to read it. It's supposed to be like a strategy that you do. But it kind of worked out. I feel like it.
Seems like it worked.
Well,
yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty decent person, I think. I would like to think anyway. But
I think so.
Who would ever think otherwise? I don't know.
Nobody.
Maybe like drug addicts or something, like completely riddled drug addicts. Are they like I'm a bad? I guess like people have like deep-seated psychological problems then. If they're like,
sometimes I feel like a bad son because I don't call my parents.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't really talk that much anymore. But I feel decent. But my mom always said that punishment is not going to work because once that person, like all punishment does is create a web of deceit. Mm-hmm. So it's like if you want to do things, like people are going to do what they want to do and what they think is okay to do. And if there's like this thing where they're like, if you do this, I'm going to get you or whatever, then, or if you do this, then there's punishments, then that's like a false consequence.
Yeah, so then you just learn to avoid getting caught.
So then you don't want to get caught, and you don't want to, so then you're just trying to hide. Oh yeah, Paul figured it out. But then if you...
wow, it's still light outside.
Yeah.
It's super bright, actually.
Wow, that's amazing.
If you understand the consequences of your actions, it's like, don't steal because there's a store owner and they're trying to make a living, and if you steal from them, then society doesn't work out. So it's like you have to understand the actual consequences. It's like my mom said, like, don't... Like, what do moms don't want you to do? Don't,
play in the street.
Don't play in the street, yeah. Don't play in the street, because if you play in the street, you're going to get hit by a car, and that will hurt, and you won't like that, But instead of being like, if you play in the street, I'm going to get you! Like,
right.
Or like, they grab you, or you're grounded, and then you're going to go run into the streets or something. So then it's like, don't play in the street. So you have to, like, if you understand the consequences in your own self, and you're not trying to, like, it's not like you're doing the thing because of others are telling you to do it. You have to...
Look at Paul. He's got a fancy drink.
Oh, hello. Oh, this is... Oh, what? This? Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So...
What are you drinking today, Paul? What is it?
It's the same thing. It's beautiful. It's the tequila. It's the cucumber-infused tequila. And then, like little bit of like jalapeno peppers and stuff chopped up.
Yeah. You got the episode title yesterday.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, look at the the YouTube, it's cucumber infused tequila.
Nice. Oh, that is a very special milestone for me. Thanks, guys. That means a lot. It is. It's very nice.
Did you make a new one, or is it the same batch?
Well, the tequila is the same. Like, I poured like 6 ounces in like this thing. I thought I was gonna have a friend over yesterday, and then just decided not to actually invite anyone.
Yeah. You have like a measuring device?
Yeah. Are you eating out of a book? Is that like a library book you've hollowed out and poured chili into?
I'm out of bowls.
What is that? Oh, is it like a TV dinner type
yeah,
thing?
it's a TV dinner. I haven't had a TV dinner in a long time.
You're on TV. It's perfect.
They're bad.
Perfect, though. You're on TV. What else you should be eating?
They're small and bad. There's like so very little in here, too. It's like pretty weird, but I'm eating it. I guess it's food. I'm experimenting with the grocery store, I guess. Because
I ordered from a new place on the way home, and it was really good. It was a ramen place, and it was like cheap, and they were really nice. And it's a block away from my house, so I got a new spot, guys.
Ramen to go, though, huh?
Well, their restaurant's not open yet, but the restaurants all around it is. So who knows?
Yeah.
But it also they're taking 20% off for takeout orders too, so it's kind of like.
How's the ramen to go though? It has to be in like a drink cup or something.
They're like used to it, like they weren't improvising. I don't know, put it in a boot. How about they have like one bowl is with all the liquid, the soup part, and then they have another bowl that's like all the inside stuff, and you take that home. And then, like a scientist, you mix them together, stir it up, and then confection happens.
Yeah, I like pho. I like pho a lot. You know, pho soup. You ever had that?
Pho soup?
Pho, yeah, pho.
Oh, pho.
Yeah.
Pho.
Pho.
Okay.
Pho.
Okay.
They have like, there's one like that's the king of pho. Pho king. You know.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's I like that food a lot, but I always said like don't take it to go. It gets weird because it gets mushy really fast because they put the noodles in there. But even if you're sitting there, if you don't like, you got to eat it pretty fast because even if you're sitting there, it gets mushy. Like
right.
So I never liked to eat it to go, but that's like a soup. But yeah.
Oh man, it worked, and I guess that's why they split them up. I've never seen a ramen place not split up the sides, but oh my god, I ate it. It was good. I had the ramen, and then their sushi, the oshi, which I've never had before. It's like sushi, but it's just like square rice with like square toppings on top, and then like little fancy stuff and little drizzles and stuff.
Like they call it oshi, huh?
Just like they're just fancier. I wouldn't necessarily get them again because they're $7 a roll, and like
is the fish? The fish is on it, right?
Sushi for like.
It's like this, like a block
huh? Yeah. But I had this one was an avocado one, and then like a nari one, and some other veggie ones. It was.
Oh yeah,
it's good though.
No fish for you, huh?
No fish for you.
Yeah, but you're not a pescatarian. It's full on vegetarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about clams?
You bought clam?
No. How about clams? Would you eat a clam? Or is that an animal too? You just don't like it. Yeah.
Just it sounds pretty gross.
Yeah, I like the vegetable sushi better than the fish sushi in general. Anyway, but I'll eat the fish sushi if it's there. But I like avocado, but it's easy to make.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oshi.
But the Oshi, the avocado roll, $7, but there's just 3 pieces. And, like, I'm talking, like, they're this big, you know?
Mhm.
So, I don't know. I would go for sushi next time rather than Oshi, because what's the difference? It's just way more expensive for it just to be presented differently.
It's like,
but I have to say, they look pretty cool. If they were the same price, I would get them.
when food is that expensive, it's like you're paying to feel fancy.
Yeah, just for the experience and feeling fancy.
It's like you're giving the money so that when you eat it, you're like, this was really expensive. You know, like it's like almost like gold. It's like, what's the point of having gold? Except for that.
Well, people do eat gold. Yeah, they put gold
you eat
on.
Gold, but
like,
even if you just like
stuff
have
like
gold, you're just like, I paid a lot for this thing. That's like, well, it's worth. Is that it was the money? It's like it's expensive, and then you have it, and you're like, this was expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it used to be worth something, but I do think you're right now. Or it used to be useful. Like, I think it's why the aliens came down and enslaved the human race to use for their spaceship parts, basically.
Yeah, well, gold is, they put it, I don't know, they used to say that they put gold in, like, electronics or something. Remember that? When they're like, it's gold,
gold
but I don't think it made a lot of a difference.
Sorry. Got that stuck in my mouth.
Oh.
But yeah, gold-plated, like connectors and stuff. Like.
Yeah. But I think that was a, I don't believe it. That was a,
Really? Because it also, the other thing that it does is it's like, it's malleable. So people, I guess even then I was going to say you could like make gold leaf with it. So they would like have a structure or an object and then they would make the gold really flat and then decorate with it. So but that still is pretty much just feeling fancy, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm calling Yellowfellow too. He left a message, man, and get him to join the Zoom. Yeah.
I would say that the Oshi though is art. Like I felt like I paid for art.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And then I just ate it.
Yeah. Man, I really like buffets and sushi trains. The sushi train. But
yeah.
I like. You know, that's like the worst thing for the virus.
Please leave your message for.
Yellowfellow didn't answer. I'm gonna call my grandmother too. Hey, Yellowfellow, it's a program. You can call us back in about 20 minutes. We're also on the Zoom. Go to YDHWM.com. Okay, bye. Like, yeah, they got sushi trains. I always like the sushi trains because I don't want to choose things. Like, I like it, and buffets too. You don't have to choose. You just go there, and then there's like, here is what you get to eat, and you're like, yeah, okay. You know.
That's cool.
You just grab the thing. That was good. I miss. Yeah, there was like this place called Ben Moore's in Olympia that they closed down, but once a week they had this dinner and it was very popular and everybody ate the same thing and you didn't get a choice and it was like $10 or something and you just showed up and they're like, here's the food today, and you ate it, you know.
Welcome to Feed Your Belly. Yeah. Give us $10. We will fill it with a mystery substance.
Yeah, it was good. And then you don't have to choose. Now you got to choose all the time. Especially now that I'm cooking more. I'm choosing even more than I was before.
Whoa.
And I end up choosing the same thing.
Now you're eating out of a book.
Yeah. This book is not good. But
What's the brand?
Oh, yeah, what did you get?
I got Michaelinas.
Michaelinas?
Michaelinas? I don't know what it is.
Mycelina.
Michelinas. It's got a picture of her grandmother on it. Are you looking at
Michaelinas? Oh, wait, what? I mean, what's the food? What food are you eating? Never heard of that pasta.
Alfredo.
Are you looking at YouTube?
That's a good.
I'm looking at it.
Fettuccine Alfredo with
Michaelinas. It's like a female Michael.
Yeah, and this is Michaelina herself right here.
Are there a bunch of VHSs in front of you though?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
What is it?
This one is Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
Oh my God.
I taped over it, This has got Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, Ron White, and Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh my God,
That
that's the worst.
rough.
It's the worst. I heard
Yeah,
that Larry
it's
the
pretty
Cable
rough.
Guy is actually from like Michigan or something, and he's making.
Yeah, his name's like what's his name? It's not Larry, but yeah, it was just
William.
a character that he started doing at the comedy store.
Yeah, I don't know what a
And then it,
hoity-toity
like-
last name is, but William, like Finglesworth. You know?
I think it's a really nerdy name. Like I don't think it's William.
Yeah,
I
don't
think
know.
it's like
I was
yeah, I don't
was
know.
just trying to think of a fancy name.
like Ted. It's like Ted or something.
Yeah, maybe I thought he
What
was
was
like
it?
actually British, but he's just like a Michigan guy, and then he's doing the whole thing. Howdy, y'all! I don't know. It was howdy.
Yeah.
I'm the cable. I will do your cable. I don't know. Is he?
It was
Is he the one that says?
it was
"Get
kind
her
of
done"?
yeah. It was kind of the same as Andrew Dice Clay. Like the Dice thing was just one character that he did. He'd come up and he'd do that, and then he'd do other. But that character just people like cheered for that character, so he like dropped everything else and made that like character.
Hey,
Same with-
paisanos! What is it?
What?
Whoa!
Andrew Dice Clay.
Whoa!
Oh yeah.
Hey!
Hickory dickory dock. This. Yeah, I can't even. You can't even say any of it anymore.
It's all offensive towards women, or,
Yeah.
or everybody.
Yeah. Women mostly.
Yeah.
I wanted to jump in with the Larry the Cable Guy thing. Like,
Oh,
the Cable
great.
Guy seems like a weird character to have. Like, people that do cable and stuff like that, they're not necessarily, like, not intelligent people. You know what I mean?
Right.
I've always thought that.
Yeah, it's like actually quite the opposite. I would say most people don't even know how to like program their VCR to like put the time on there, or like running cables in their own home or something. I feel like especially nowadays people don't really know how to do that. So it's pretty funny. Maybe it's like making fun of a doctor, or like this is the dumb doctor, like this is the
Larry the
dumb cable guy.
Doctor. Yeah.
No, but like it sounds impressive, but they just all they would either do is like flip on a switch or like run cable from like the box. Like they weren't like creating the cable. They weren't like had anything to do with like the satellites and the way like it gets into your house. But they would just, So I think
I
it was
guess
a
you're
pretty
right.
simple job.
The cable, I think the people who installed the cable in this house might have actually been stupid. Because they like literally drilled holes in the floor. It seems like we have old wood floors. Like this house was built in 1902, and there's just like where the cable comes in. It like comes in the basement somewhere, and they just like drilled off 2 holes in the living room floor and popped it out of the basement. It's kind of insane. So.
Well, once when my dad came to visit me when I was in theater school, he came down here to visit me, and we didn't have cable because we were just like young punks, and like we weren't going to pay for that and whatever. So I come home one day and my dad's just splayed out on the couch watching TV, and I'm like, how the hell did you get TV?
Mike Akey's trying to call us. Yeah, keep going.
He broke into the thing upstairs, and he went to the hardware shop and got like a splitter, but like my landlord lived upstairs, so he broke into the box and split the cable, and there's like a cord leading from the box all the way like through our window that he drilled a hole into to like give us cable because he couldn't stand not watching TV for
drilled it
2
through
days that
glass?
he was at my house.
I had DirecTV growing up, but we had like this
Hello?
little access
Mike?
card that had been modified to give us all the pay channels for free.
Nice.
Hey, Mike.
Mike Akey?
Yeah, I'm calling Mike Akey. He's on the phone. How are you, Mike?
That's good.
I'm
Mike
good.
just
You
said
talking
cable's
about
a
stealing
scam.
cables?
Yeah, can you hear? Are you watching YouTube?
Yeah, no, I just muted YouTube though, so I'm not hearing YouTube
Are
anymore.
you on? You have Zoom, Mike?
Yeah, I could get on Zoom.
If you go to YDHWM.com, that's where the Zoom link is. It'll be then everybody can hear you because Freddy's on there too.
Okay, well, Let me give that a try.
Okay.
KCMO, is your desk okay?
All right, bye now.
Okay. I'm telling everybody to get on the Zoom. I guess it's like
Nice,
if there's
dude.
like the phones are fun, but I do miss the phones. But I want to call my grandmother too before we have times like we only got 10 minutes left.
Well, I don't like having to say the word Zoom, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Not
What are
Zoom.
we gonna say?
I think we're gonna switch to Google Meet.
Then we gotta say Google Meet all the time.
Or
Ew,
we'll
that
say
sounds
video
worse.
chat. We'll have a link for
Or
a video
we
chat.
can call Google Meet
You
the
can say
Meet.
video chat for
In
Zoom,
here.
too.
Hi, Grandma.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay, but I don't think nobody here.
Yeah, you're there.
You know that, huh?
No, I said you're there. I'm calling to talk to you.
Yeah, okay. What you talking about? I'm okay.
Yeah, you're good. That's good. I'm just calling to make sure you're doing okay. You drinking water?
Yeah, I will.
You eat dinner today?
What?
You gotta eat food too, okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, eat dinner.
Okay, then talk to you later.
Okay.
Where I'm gonna see you?
Soon.
Soon, where?
Maybe next week.
What day today?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Where you gonna see you?
Maybe next week. Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay. Wednesday, Tuesday, then I have to wait a whole week, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Well, we'll see how it's
Take
going
care.
on Tuesday. Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you for calling.
Thank you. Good. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. Okay. Bye, Grandma.
Okay. See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, I don't know if I should be telling my grandmother what to tell her. Be like, I just say I'm coming over in a few days, and then just being like, few days. Just keep saying a few days every time. I don't know if it's better than being like, I'm not coming over for a long time. There's a scary virus or something. I don't know what to do. But
You just say you wanna come, but with the virus, you just want to be careful to not, spread anything.
yeah, when I stop
Just make it about her.
when I start talking about the virus, she says, I don't care about the virus. I'm about to die anyway. So yeah,
Well, can't
Yeah.
argue with that, I guess.
yeah.
Go see your grandma, hug her to death. Come
I
on.
went there. I did go see her like it was over 2 weeks ago. Actually, it was 2 weeks on
Uh-oh. Virus is coming
hospital. It was
Yep.
It was 2 weeks on yesterday. So that means that I did not give the virus to my grandmother. I think
in. Oh, this is good news.
because I visited her about 2 weeks ago yesterday. So I think it's okay. Akey, Mike, there you are. Hey, Mike.
Nice. You got a green screen and everything.
Oh yeah, no, hold on. I'm not ready yet.
Whoa!
Oh,
he's
Mike
gonna
is
put
set
something
up.
Behind.
Yeah.
He's gonna put something in the background.
Mike-
Wow, you're gonna make us all look bad.
You're more set up than I am. Yeah.
Whoa, cool. Look at this.
Hey, Mike, I'm using the machine that you gave us still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see? Are you looking at YouTube still?
I can see. Oh yeah, no, I see it now.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's good. It does stuff like this. Oh, let's see, there. See? I'm in a heart.
Wow.
Can you see the heart? There. Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. Look at that. That's what you.
Oh, no, I've seen a few episodes with you using that equipment.
Oh, that's good. Crisis in Cascadia, huh?
Oh yeah, no, we got a whole situation going on. I don't
What's Cascadia?
You might be in
Sorry,
Cascadia
I'm,
too, but it's like the Cascade Mountains. I think it's like refers to west of the Cascade Mountains up here, and maybe we're gonna secede or something. That's what I always associate with it.
know. Oh, they have a committee about seceding, but I don't know. I don't think that's their main priority. There's kind of like a biozone.
I feel like people kind of think more similarly along the lines of Cascadia. Like if you take that left side versus the right side, and regardless of state or something. To me,
Yeah, it's like west of the Cascades is Cascadia, though, and so I don't know. It might even go up into Vancouver, Paul, so we can all be in Cascadia right now.
All right.
You're west.
Technically, you got everybody on this video is in Cascadia.
Yeah.
Yep.
The physical location.
Is Vancouver, Canada, in Cascadia?
I don't think we're interested in taking anything from Canada.
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't know where you were going with that, Mike.
We're not taking any of your
I was
shit,
nervous.
But maybe we're gonna secede from like what is it, Oregon to up here?
Yeah, it changes a little bit. There's a committee on it. Like, if you really want to know, you can join a committee on secession for Cascadia in the bioregion.
The bioregion. Huh?
Secession is pretty serious, I guess. Like, even Chop's not seceding anymore. Do you see that?
Yeah. Well,
Chaz, and now they're even like talking with the city of Seattle relocating.
I don't think they were ever seceding. I think that was like a media ploy hype thing. This whole seceding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say they weren't gonna secede at all. It was, man. I don't have particularly great things to say about Chaz or Chop. It's everybody getting comfortable in one space. I agree with everybody marching down the streets every night. That's great, but like you get this one little area and we're all just gonna fucking camp out and LARP city.
Yeah.
They did start calling it the occupied something. The Occupy was in the top instead of Chaz was Chop, and it is just like the Occupy protest to me, kind of.
Well, so I don't know how you feel about the Occupy protest, because for me, when I saw Occupy, they just, what the hell happened? Nothing happened. They
fell
just
apart.
let everybody come in. They co-opted it. Of course, they were there for a long time, but I didn't see any results from the Occupy.
Well, I think the Occupy just
seems like they kind of might have gotten bored after a long time, and then everybody just kind of.
It got weird towards the end, yeah. At least
nobody could decide on a message. Can you even think of what their political?
I mean, of course, it's like big banks are bad,
Yeah.
But they let everybody else in, and it was co-opted, and it just lost its point.
The one in Olympia just kind of turned into a homeless camp eventually.
I don't know anything about the Olympia one. I think that was after I left when Occupy happened.
Well, hey, Mike, how are you doing like in your own life? Because we don't need to talk about global news.
Oh, I don't know. I just got a shipment of new cameras from a local TV station that decommissioned all their standard def stuff.
Wow.
So I don't know if you guys down there want some professional cameras, I've got some extras laying around. So
yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're still our technical director or whatever, director of technology or something like that. You
technical
really
director
helped us more than anyone else in the whole world, maybe.
Nice.
No, wait. So what I said in the voicemail, Kitty.
Oh,
Kitty.
Let's see the cat, Mike.
Come here, Kitty.
Where's the screen?
Oh, kitty cat.
Oh.
Yay.
Is the cat like you've been of course quarantining, right, Mike? How's the cat liking it?
The cat absolutely loves me being around.
Yeah.
And he will just, if I need attention, he's gonna run up right there and get up in my face and just get it for himself.
I always thought that cats had it nice. Dogs and cats, they're just staying home. They don't have to go anywhere. But then I lived it for 3 months, and and I was like, I don't know about this. I'm over it after a while. But also it's nice though.
Okay.
It is nice in a way to not have to go or to not go anywhere.
Yeah, the cat likes me here. But what I really want to know is, it sounds like you guys are in a basement now.
Yeah, I'm in my basement. I'm not in the studio because I'm just because of quarantine, I'm working from home. I've been calling it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still have our studio space. In fact, tomorrow we're getting new windows in the studio space.
Okay, so you guys still have the second floor space.
Yeah, we have
do.
it. I'm just like not going there for now because of the quarantine virus. So I'm
Okay.
yeah.
We're just throwing our money to the landlord, basically.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So nice of you
It's like
guys.
it's an expensive storage unit.
Yeah, I'm enjoying. I'm actually now like I don't know how the people in my house feel about me being in the basement, but I'm like, oh, remember in the old days when we were at my house, because we were in that studio for like a long time, but before that it was in my house, and lots of people assume it's my house anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it might as well be just like another room in the house.
So,
And I'm in a
when,
separate basement. I've been building a little studio in my own basement too, so
Yeah.
that's we're gonna be broadcasting from my basement on Sunday.
I like the basement vibe, but definitely it's like a different thing. But I don't know.
It's cool.
I've flipped in a lot of ways. Hey, we're trying to do like figure out RSS feeds or something while you got your mic, because we have about a minute left right now.
yeah.
Oh, I got to do a message to the future too. I got to cue this up. What is it?
What did you say in your message, Mike?
What?
Oh yeah, you said
you
you were talking about. Oh. There's a timer.
Like
We can go
some
in
kind of-
overtime.
Multi-pen thing?
I was probably talking about how Freddy's super cute.
What about?
Because
Cute.
that,
What about
I don't
the
Desert hunk.
What about the RSS feed, Freddie? You know.
Yeah, we basically, since we're recording live now, I'm trying to figure out how we can broadcast more closely at TCTV, and they download Democracy Now! From the Democracy Now! Website's RSS feed, and I need to get a little more information from them, but how feasible do you think it would be for us to set up an RSS feed without having to pay anybody?
oh, without having to pay.
That's maybe I need to pay someone or to like host the files, right? Or archive.org. That's what I was thinking. What if we could do an RSS feed based off files on our like archive maybe?
You could, but you need someone to host the RSS feed itself. So,
Oh.
but that itself could cost you, a couple bucks a month at most.
We already pay like Google Web Services for our website. Would they be able to host RSS feed somehow?
Actually, yeah, probably. There's some technical details to work out there, but yeah, no, that's certainly possible. So
If you knew of some place where I could look up more information, I'm like happy to look up more on my own. I just like don't know exactly where to begin with all of it, because it seems like most of them are set up for audio anyway, and like the hosting places that I've seen to host your files all have really small file size limits because they're like for audio files, and it just wouldn't work for us basically.
Well, hey, we're going into overtime, so we're gonna record a message to the future, and then the show's gonna be over. So we'll be back here at 8:45. Mike, we're live at 8:45 every day for now. So here it goes. Hey, future, it's us, the past.
We're all here. The gang's all here.
Hello, future.
Say hi,
Mike,
Mike.
say something so we can see your cute cat.
Kitty's so cute. He just loves attention.
We got Mike. Let's see. We're talking about I don't even know. Lots of stuff today. We're going
Canadian history, people being reckless outside.
Yeah, we're kind of bouncing around today. It's an energetic, lots of energy today. Wednesday.
Necessity is the master of all design. No.
All right. Bye,
like that.
future.
Bye.
All right. Thanks, Grandma. Thanks, Paul and Freddie and Mike and KCMO.
Yeah, good to see all of you. Nice to meet you, Mike.
We're gonna be Mike. We're here. We're on. We start at 8:45 to 9:45 every day, so you should come back. We're gonna be here tomorrow, and you know. All right. Here's the credits.
Yeah, I'll try to hit you another day here.
Yeah.
You guys can't see it, but I'm doing the same thing Paul's doing.
I'm gonna upload an old video, like an old missing video after this too. So stay tuned for
good.
that.
I like that show. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's Wednesday.
Hump day.
We're on TCTV, channel 22, 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM.com. That's where all our important information is now. Even more important than ever. 360-364-304. Calling enough messages to get on TV. 109 State Avenue, number 3. That's our expensive storage unit address. Graham, it's a good song. Thank you. TCTV, La Baby, Jody Fabulous,
yeah,
Graham Graham, South by Con, John Webster, Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you. And viewers that see you're watching, thank you. Hell yeah, dog! Bye!